Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So today we'll discuss very important string scenario question. So this is like frequently asked interview question, and the question is compress a string. So basically you are given a string like this. So A, B, B, E, F, and you are asked to compress this string. And how you can compress this string? Basically you need to compress it like, so for example there are 4 consecutive occurrences of A. So how you can write it? So basically you can write it as A4, which means A is occurring 4 times consecutively. So next is B is occurring twice, so you can write B2. Again E is occurring twice, E2, and then F. So you need to compress the string and output the compressed string. And there is one more constraint, that is you can only compress the string when the compressed string has length which is less than the original string. So for example my string is A, B, B, C, C, E, E. So what will be the compressed string of this question? So it will be A2, B2, C2, E2. So the length of original string and my compressed string is same. So in this case I will not be compressing the string because they are of equal length and I just return the original string. So this is another constraint, that I need to compress the string only when the compressed string has smaller length than the original string. So how do you approach this problem? So basically this is very simple logical problem. So you just need a active mind to solve this problem. You just does not need any other data structure or any other extra space. So you just need 2 variables and your active mind to solve this problem. So what you can do is basically while iterating the string, what you can do is at every character you just need to check if the character previous to the current character is same or not. And if it is same, then you does not need to do anything because you are going through the same consecutive characters. So you just need to update the count of that character. So if I am at here, so I don't have any previous character. So in this case my current character will be A and the count will be 1. Next I move to this. So basically let's form a table. So my current char and then I have count. So when I am at the first element, I have the current char is A and count will be 1. And there is no previous element to compare, so I will not be comparing here, and I just move to the next element. So next I come to again A. So before updating these 2 variables, what I need to do is basically I need to compare it with the previous variable. And if it is a previous variable is same as current, so I need to update the count. And if my previous variable is not same, that means the chain of characters like A or B has broken, and I need to print the current character with its count. So since now A is repeated, so what I need to do is basically I need to increment the count. So it will be 2. Next I move to A again. So I am comparing this A with previous character, that is A. So since they are same, so I will not break the chain and I just update the count. Next I move to this A again. So I have compared this A with this A. So again the A are same, so I need to update the count. So now my correct character is A and the count is 4. Next I move to B. So I compare B with A. So this time the comparison fails. So B is not equal to A. So what I need to do is basically I have a output string and I append basically my current character with my count. So I append A4. So basically current char and 4. And since I am at B, now my current char and current count will update. So my current char will become B and this is the first occurrence, so count will become 1. And my output string is A4. So next I move to the next element. So now I am at B. So I'll compare this B with previous B. So since these 2 are same, so I'll not break here. So I'll basically increment the count. So now my B has 2 count occurrence. Now next I move to E. So I'll compare this E with B. So B and E are not equal. So what I need to do is I need to print the current char with its count in the output string. So you need to take care of one thing here. So basically if the count is 1, so you don't need to print the count as 1 because it is just like 1B. So B1 is equivalent to B. So you need to don't print the count. So you should print count only when it is greater than 1. So now I'll print B2. So again next I move to E. So basically next E. So these 2 E's are same. So when I am at this E, I updated my current char and count. So moving to the next E, so since these 2 E are same, so basically I increment the count by 2. Next I move to F. So basically when I am at F, so my E and F does not match, so I need to break again and print the current char along with the current sum. So current count. So basically it will be my E2. Next, I am at end of loop. So basically when my string completes, so I need to print the my value of last current char along with the count. So last current char was F and count was 1. So as I already told you earlier, if my count is 1, I don't need to print it. So I'll just print F. So this is my output A4, B2, E2, 7, which is equivalent to the expected output. So this is how you approach this compress your string problem. So it's very widely asked in interviews of Microsoft, Amazon, Adobe. So I have seen multiple students asking this problem. So they don't know how to approach this problem, and they try and like using another data structures like stack and try to solve this problem using stack, but it can be easily solved using just traversing the string once. So I hope this is clear to you and you would be able to easily code this question in your interview if asked you this question.